What's up, girl?
Hey, honey.
Got to start with Empire.
Yes, because so much Empire is just popping off, right?
Oh, man. We're getting ready for the September launch of the season 2.
I know September will not come fast enough, especially
man.
because we're trying to figure out how 2 of our favorite characters,
right?
They're now engaged in real life.
Yes. The Trey Byers and Grace, I think it's Geely. They play Andre and Anika.
Right.
Boo Boo Kitty. They are engaged.
Yeah.
You know, and we know that the show is fake.
But
they have brought that show into reality almost.
Right, so that they're so easily identifiable with that character. She is
they're
Boo Boo
performing
Kitty
out there.
Yeah. And it's hard. It's very meta. So it's going to be hard for, I don't know, maybe not.
I wonder how the producers and writers.
I wonder how the writers, I know. I wonder, did they keep it secret, like under wraps?
Right, because it's become more than a show. I mean, they've taken this show into the real life world. I mean, they're performing at events, at award ceremonies.
And speaking of award ceremonies, Hakeem, see, I'm calling them by the real name, by their fake names, because they're performing as those characters.
It gets blurred.
It gets blurred lines.
Right.
So
it is going to be interesting.
Family.
Yeah, really.
Blurred lines.
It's going to be interesting to
right, because those Hakeem and Jamal are performing at the Kids Teen Choice Award.
That's what I'm saying. They have brought the Empire show into real life. We have this blurring of the lines, but now we have Anika and Andre getting ready to get
married.
Yeah,
they're engaged.
So
which is engaging us. So it's very interesting. But Empire is really ramping it up, and it's time.
It is time
because now they've got the Empire bus going from city to city, having people audition for a chance to be on the second season of the show as a recording artist. Who's our next Empire recording artist? I know,
what an opportunity!
It's so much going on, and then like they're doing portraits of everybody. The Emmy edition of portraits for E! Online,
right?
Different things like that.
Well, and then they got the guest spots. We got Chris Rock's going to be on season 2. Alicia Keys, Ludacris. I mean, we have all of these people,
and it just doesn't stop. And Ludacris is playing like a CO, like a prison guard.
I know.
And Chris Rock is playing a fellow prisoner.
Oh,
I know. I can't wait to see how it shakes up because those writers really know how to stoke a fire.
Oh, wow.
And I can't wait to see what Wendy Calhoun of Dallas fame has up her sleeves for this one.
It's got to be really hot, and I know it is.
Now, okay, you remember I brought up Mr. Robinson last time because I really love the show. Okay, I have watched so much of the show. I feel like I'm still going to watch it again because I want to see product placement. I want to see how the commercials work out. I want to see how other people like it in real time, like when they're tweeting along.
Right,
or whatever.
because you've watched the
I've watched the first 6 episodes. August 5th. I'm talking.
Wow.
Next week.
It's coming up.
Do
we know what day and time?
August 5th is what I can tell you.
Yeah.
That's what I can remember. I think it's 8.
I got to watch this because you are too.
I'm telling you, just set your DVR.
Okay.
You like the way I said that DVR? How did that
out?
come
Yeah, I think that might, you know what, that might be a Wednesday.
Yeah, it sounds like, yep.
I wonder what they're going to be competing with.
It's a Wednesday night. I wonder too.
Well, that's Scandal, but I don't know.
But they're starting so early that they're just getting a jump out on.
Well, yeah, because they're going to need to hook people because I think Scandal might be a Wednesday.
But it's a comedy, so it's good counter programming.
God, I got a lot of Wednesday shows.
Yeah, I know.
I got all my Little Women shows on Wednesday.
I know. I have not.
Have you caught up yet?
Of course, I'm not caught up.
I
have seen the first 2.
I will tell you. Okay, good, because I'm telling you, this is probably my best season so far.
Really?
Yes. I mean, everybody's interesting. We have Candace.
I love that.
Candace, she's lying to Benny and her mom, saying, I'm working in this great law firm. That's how I got all this money. But of course, we know
how she got
blackmailed
the blackmail, extortion, torture. She did it all.
She did it all. So, but she actually took Benny, had them set up this fake law practice for her. And, so she went in there, borrowed some woman's office now and everything. It was crazy. But she bought Benny a towing business.
Right. I remember her. Yeah. That was her being on the phone buying that business.
Bought the towing business.
Yeah.
But he was like, he didn't want to take it unless she could prove she was working. So that's why she set this elaborate scheme up to fake like she was working at this law firm. But it ended with a cliffhanger because Benny is driving with, I don't even remember that guy. It's the guy that Candace has the baby with.
Oh, yeah.
Crazy guy.
Yeah.
Benny's driving with him trying to scare him because he wants to know where Candace's baby is.
Right.
And they get in this accident. Car rolls and rolls and rolls. And I said, Lord, don't let Benny end up back in the hospital. He spent almost season 2 in the hospital.
They like him in the hospital.
I mean, it's a bad accident.
It's because they can take his shirt off when they do the ERC.
It's just a bad. Veronica went and bought a house. You know, she burned up the other house. Jake is in prison because the dad paid the cops to scare him. Somebody's trying to rape him right now. Fake. It's all fake.
It's all fake, right?
But anyway, that's what's going on. It's hot.
Are these the worst parents you've ever seen on television?
They are. They've made a lot of grave mistakes with that. They spoiled those kids.
And now they're trying to like shock and awe them, you know, into acting correctly.
Right, exactly.
When they should have been checking their behavior when they were 5 and 6
they
and
just
7.
were spoiled kids.
It's too late now.
It's too late.
Even they have not spoiled the kids.
But Jake is in there crying like a baby. He don't want to be raped, so there you go on that. But that's what's going on. It's hot.
Yeah. You saw Netflix, bless their hearts, they've got all of their new summer viewing coming out too. And well, not new summer viewing, but they've got new fall shows. Like Netflix is turning into like another network, so to say. Pretty soon you're not going to need your TV to watch TV.
I know, and you probably could save some money.
Yeah. Lots of money, like cut the cord. I know plenty of people who've cut the cord.
I'm gonna start looking at my bill actually.
Because I mean, think about it. You got Fox now on your phone. I've got Hulu. I've got Netflix.
Yeah.
I've got Crackle.
There's ways you can do this. You could.
Crackle really barely had real movies on it. Now they've got their first original series.
And I think HBO kind of branched out where you can go at them alone if you want to.
Exactly.
You don't need to go through one of these cable providers for HBO.
Well, we'll see. I'll let you know what happens.
I'm going to do some checking around on that, though.
I know.
Well, we got a lot of news.
We do.
You know, the Cincinnati cop. And,
at least he turned himself in.
Right. He did. He was indicted. On a murder charge.
I watched the video, and I'm telling you, we were talking about this earlier. The video, the people walking around with phones in their hands has changed everything about policing.
They really have.
This is stuff I think that has been happening, but it's now coming to light.
Right.
Like it was like an urban legend beforehand, like only the black
people
were
talking about it. But in certain communities,
you knew it was that way.
Right.
And now it's like, I mean, he stopped the guy for not having a front license
Dude
plate.
got killed over that.
Exactly. Same thing with Sandra Bland. You think about she got stopped for not using a signal light to make a lane change. Girl, I was driving the other day and I swear I turned on my signal light. I just kept it on.
You better stop. Well, we can't have that kind of paranoia. They're gonna get you for not turning that.
Exactly. But that's the thing.
But you know what I do? There's obviously I hate a lot of things about what's going on now because obviously there's a lot of good. There's more good cops than there are bad cops.
But look at that list of recent incidents.
There's a lot of incidents. Yeah. And another question I have is, do they realize they have body cameras on?
Right. Don't they realize they have dash cams?
They realize there's dash cams. But this is still going on.
Yeah. I think it's just something ingrained in them, and that they forget the cameras are there.
They get so caught up in the moment, man.
Yeah.
But and it is, and I wonder, and I think there's been some stories written on this about what this is doing as far as recruiting people to be police officers.
Well, we have had some stories on that. Like several places are hiring with good salaries, but they can't get anybody to get the job.
And that's a shame to me because I know there's a lot of really good police officers out there. But you have these cases that are just tainting everything.
Well, and there's always. Someone told me a long time ago, when people are good, it doesn't make news because people are inherently good. But when they're bad, that's when it makes the news.
The news is what's unusual, just like I tell people, when little Sally makes it to school, okay, it's not news.
It's not news.
But let somebody snatch little Sally on the way to school,
and
that's
news. And it's sad and it's true. But kind of like, Cecil the Lion. This man killed the lion, a dentist.
Oh, boy.
I am so mad at him.
Oh, girl.
Because now, video evidence, all the evidence again shows that he lured this lion away from the natural habitat where he was protected.
They had some meat strapped to the bumper or something, and they lured the lion out. But my thing is, the way I was raised and what people say, if you kill it, eat it.
Right.
But this was just
This was sport.
Yeah, it was a sport.
It wasn't even sport because you know why? The lion didn't have a gun.
I know. And then apparently shot the lion with the arrow, and then they tracked it for 40 miles and then found it and then shot it with a gun. But some people say, well, you have to understand the sport. But anyway, this dentist, and I think lives in Minneapolis. Mm-hmm. He is, people are furious. And they have actually put up a shrine outside his dental practice, which he closed today.
Yeah. He says he's getting
he kept it
threats.
closed today because he was getting threats.
Somebody should have to undergo like 5 root canals.
Yeah, but we just heard about this one because the lion is sort of like a celebrity in the animal world because they were tracking him and
monitoring his habits.
Yeah,
and he even
this is happening.
This
has happened before. It's just that I guess they mess with the wrong lion.
Like we mentioned, you have video and people being able to shoot this stuff across the world just by a simple tweet.
Right. And the technology too, the technology with them tracking this lion.
Yeah.
They felt this is our lion and all of a sudden this lion's dead.
Yeah.
So we gotta watch that one.
And people are outraged. I think people can be outraged by it. They can be outraged by DuBose. We can be outraged about all of these things because these are defenseless people in these situations or defenseless animal in this situation. And outrage I think is warranted for that. Bobbi Kristina, bless her heart.
Oh, she finally died.
Yeah,
I know she's been in maybe it's a coma that
because it turns out that she never came out of it. Like the family had said that she came out, but she never really did.
I think the doctors had tried to take her off the medicine, but she couldn't breathe on her own.
A couple of hospitals that even turned down the family taking her to those hospitals, probably trying to avoid
I knew when they put her hospice care.
Any subsequent lawsuit. Yeah, it's just really
when
sad.
they put her hospice care, I knew it was
at the
22 years old.
That's just a sad saga all the way
around. And the whole
around.
tub thing, Whitney died in the bathtub.
And I really feel bad for Bobby Brown. I mean, I've always thought he got a bum rap, and I really feel because no father wants to lose their child.
That was the only kid they had together.
Yeah.
And so we'll see how that shakes out because there could be some criminal charges in that one.
Okay, the baby giraffe. How they break the giraffe's neck?
Oh,
I know.
All these horribly sad animal
stories.
Really?
It's like,
they said that the giraffe was apparently running around with another little giraffe, and there was some kind of
Kapinzi?
there was some obstruction. There was something out there where the other giraffe dodged it, but he didn't.
And he didn't. But he's a celebrity because he was born on national TV.
Yeah, right. That was televised. I mean, they showed that.
And we had a story in today's paper, about them mourning the giraffe.
We sure did.
Because that's at our zoo, and our zoo was just seeming to break new boundaries by becoming very popular.
Well, they got that Africa habitat. Yeah, it's here in
the
you
Savannah.
Can Dallas Morning News or DallasNews.com.
Yeah.
Download the app. It's free and it's wonderful. But our Claire Cardona, she had zoo workers guest mourn baby giraffe. There were people from all over coming out and paying their respects. There were businesses bringing over food to the zoo for the workers. It's very hard. And I know it's hard on them. I mean, Channel 5 was reporting that the USDA and the Association of Zoos and Aquariums plan to examine the incident.
They're going to check it out.
They're going to check it out.
It just seems unusual that an animal would break their neck in a protected habitat again.
Well, they say a lot of them don't die in captivity, so
they're going to check on that.
Well, I hope that's all right because that's very sad.
There's so much stuff in the paper. We're talking about the Sexpo.
Oh, wow.
The Exotica is like triple X.
And they've had billboards. Apparently, there's a billboard out.
The city tried to stop it. I see the billboard every day because I live down by where it is, it's like
you do see.
Women are free tomorrow.
I saw that. Don, where you gonna be tomorrow? Now?
They're gonna sneak out at lunch.
Well, they're gonna have Q&As with. I think some of the dancers.
Yeah, dancers and
there's all kind of. They're going to talk about fetishes. There's all kind of stuff going on.
I'm just saying.
And I know the mayor is not happy with it, but he was advised by the city attorney or someone that they couldn't stop it.
Right. Bernie Sanders is showing up everywhere. You think he'll show up there? A vote is a vote.
You better stop it.
I'm just saying.
It is contentious because somebody on the radio said this because apparently the city does not want to discriminate.
Right.
So they said we have to let this go on. But wonder if a group like the KKK came in and wanted to
And would
do
they-
a big,
right.
conference or whatever.
Because they've got people looking in Garland now at the uses of the Coldwell Center. So pretty soon it's going to come down to social mores and where are you going to be able to have these things. Well, Vegas has one every other day.
Well, they said that this sex expo, this attracts a lot of people. So that is revenue for the city. I mean, although I know some people don't agree with it.
Green talks. Green money folds. Every
And actually,
way, no matter where it comes from,
the controversy,
whether it comes in a bunch of dollars or $100 bills.
You got that right. But listen to you, dog. But the controversy has actually got some more attention to it. So that's like free advertising. I hate to say it.
It really is, but it is. Okay, the NFL hired the first female coach. She's an assistant. I know, but it's really awesome. I really love it. She played,
great.
And it's just a mark of another thing that. Whatever you can do, I can do better.
I'm just real excited when I heard that. I was
very excited. I mean, I don't know if it's going to make
season.
me a fan of the Cardinals, but whatever.
I might tune in just to watch her though, just to see her in action.
Maybe. Anyway, there's Tom Brady's suspension was upheld, which I'm kind of glad of, but whatever. But other than that,
well, look, I want to talk about the Malaysia Airlines flight.
Oh yeah, because we were on that. We were.
I've always wondered what happened to that plane.
And now they're just claiming they found some luggage on an island somewhere.
Oh, are they? Is that?
Yeah, that's what I heard this morning on the Today Show.
Well, so there's a piece of this wing that they said belongs to a plane, the same type of plane as this plane that crashed that we don't know where it's at, and that there's no other plane crashes that it could have come from.
But science is wonderful. They're saying that whatever this debris is, that they can track back to by the tides and things where it might have come from,
so
and perhaps
maybe
find
we could
the rest
see
of it.
The rest of this.
It'll be a resolution for the families and for people like you and me who are just
I've
curious.
been kind of all conspiracy on this.
I know, me too.
I'm like, why hasn't anything floated up? Why haven't we seen any debris, luggage, or just anything? So maybe this is a breakthrough. If not, I'm going back to my conspiracies.
Aquaman,
what? Whoa. Okay. Now, I know you like Marvel. That's a Marvel comic. DC comic. Oh, you don't like Marvel?
I love Marvel.
Oh, okay.
But that's
you gave me the look. I guess I should have known that.
Aquaman is DC.
Okay, I guess I should have known my characters.
Yeah, because he's like one of the big four. It's Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, and Aquaman.
Oh.
Or DC.
Are they
anyway,
DC? Okay.
Aquaman, he's got a race of his own people, the Atlanteans, who live beneath the sea.
Now, I said conspiracy. I didn't say crazy. Now, my thing...
You just called me crazy.
No. Well, I know you get into your book, your heroes. God bless you on that. God bless you.
Girl,
but I know you get into your heroes.
Sometimes I need a break from reality because
I'm going to have to give you that reality right now. Aquaman is not real.
Arthur is king of the seven seas.
Next, you're going to be saying Ant-Man's real. You're going to be hailing ants to come up here.
But see, I don't believe Ant-Man's real. But I believe in me some Aquaman.
Well, I thought somebody said it's possible if the plane would go in the water at the right angle.
That it would just break apart?
That it could land at the bottom and just kind of float down intact.
Okay, now let me pull you
and then
back
there's
to
another
reality.
Theory. Well, that's my colleague Matt Haig that said that one.
Well, people know Matt from this show, and Matt might have been playing with this. But
no, he's serious about it.
I think we both have our own outpost of insanity.
I wonder if it's sitting in a hangar somewhere. Wonder somebody.
The Bermuda Triangle, except not in Bermuda.
We don't know.
We don't know.
And until we can tell where this part of this wing came from.
It could be Aquaman or the hangar.
Why don't we just say Iron Man came and got it? I do believe.
I'm not talking to you anymore. Bye.
Well, but wait a minute. I hope that it is a part of this plane so that we can bring closure to the families.
Right.
Because they are,
in all seriousness,
some of them might still be hopeful in all seriousness.
In all seriousness.
But if it's not, by now something should have floated up. Some piece or something is all I'm saying.
Which means Aquaman and his people could be holding on to it and could have repurposed it somehow.
I'm going to keep you away from DC Comics, Marvel Comics, and all those other people. Girl, Oh, something local I want to talk about.
Okay.
Selfie sticks. Do you use a selfie stick?
No.
I don't
because they're
either.
unwieldy.
I know, but they're so cool. But Six Flags has said no selfie sticks.
And other people have just
is it
don't
because
even try
they're
to bring them
dangerous?
in.
People just
because people just and all they're thinking about is getting a good picture of themselves, and they're hitting the person in front of them. And
they're
their
so
head.
awkward.
Look, I went into a club one time, and they were searching through my purse, and I always carry a shoehorn just in case a shoe sale breaks out. And I'm just saying I do. And this woman in the club actually took my shoehorn. I'm like, what am I going to do with the shoehorn? You got shoes and now I need to try on? What am I going to do with the shoehorn? She's like, it could be used as a weapon. What am I going to do? Scoop somebody?
But they can take in a selfie stick.
Right.
And be
you can take in a selfie stick and beat me in the head with it, but I can't take in a shoehorn.
I don't agree. Selfie sticks are all right. And when I see one, I say, oh, that's kind of cool, but I've never
I'm not the one. I mean,
but anyway, Six Flags said, keep your selfie stick at home.
Yeah, I have mastered the art of taking selfies. I don't need a selfie stick, In fact, let's do one right now.
Oh, okay.
Because I feel like it. All right.
We're going to have to reach across here.
That'll be fine. It'll be fine. Wait a minute.
Where am I at?
Right here. Right here. Tommy's looking at us like we're crazy.
I see Tommy. I don't see us.
I know, because it won't turn
here,
around.
let me see.
Is that right there? Okay. Okay, there it is. Hey. See, okay. Selfie. Oh, is that my finger? What's that?
That's your finger.
What the hell is that?
It's on my mouth, girl.
Okay,
there we go.
There we go. All right.
Selfie.
All right.
Anyway,
all right,
girlie.
we're done.
Yeah. All right, I'll talk to you later.
Bye.